Hey, in today's video, we're going to give you 5 drills to improve your timing and rhythm on any instrument. Check out the video. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and I'm here with top eBassGuitar coach Toby Newcombe today. How are you doing, Toby?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Cool, and one of the questions that we get a ton from our students at eBassGuitar is how do I improve my rhythm and timing? So I've asked Toby to take me through the process that he shows his students how to improve their timing. So what have you got for us, Toby?
Well, thanks very much, James. So today we are going to be looking at playing to a metronome. Now, don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. We're going to be looking at how you can be working with the metronome and really playing fun games with it. And all of this is going to help massively, massively improve your internal timing and improve your rhythm.
So Toby, tell me the first thing you do to help students improve their rhythm.
First thing to do is to pick any bass groove that you like. Now, this can be something of a song that you've been working on. It can be something that you've just made up. Really, the important thing is something that you know quite well that you can then begin to work on the rhythm with.
So take a bass line that you know really well. You're guessing it could be really simple. It could be really advanced. It doesn't really matter at this stage. So can you give me an example of a bass line that you would use?
Yes, absolutely. So to be honest, I'm just going to play a groove using the major pentatonic scale, and it's probably going to be something like this. It's going to go, yeah. Yeah, that is the groove I'm going to use.
Brilliant. So you've picked your groove. It can be anything. What's the next stage?
The next stage is to set up the metronome. And for today's lesson, we are going to set up our metronome at 120 beats per minute. And the first thing to do is to get comfortable with playing to this metronome, playing to the 4/4. So James, if you'd like to press play on the metronome, here's our click. Now, the first thing I do before even playing the groove, before even touching the instrument, I'm going to sing that groove in my head, and I'm going to make sure it fits. Boom, 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 ba-da, boom, 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 ba-da, boom, 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 ba-da, boom, 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 ba-da. I'm imagining myself playing it. I'm imagining which frets I'm going to hit. This way, I want to be working with the click, not just going to be straight away playing my bass line and trying to force it to work with the click. The thing is, this click isn't going to move. I have to adjust what I'm playing to fit with this click. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom. Once I'm happy, you know when you've got it because it's almost like the click disappears. It just works so well with whatever you're playing.
So the first thing to do is find a bass line that you're really comfortable with, listen to the metronome at the right speed, and imagine and visualize yourself playing it. Hear it in your head. Then play it on the instrument and get really comfortable. And as Toby said, once you get really comfortable and really locked in, it'd be almost as if the click is disappearing. It's a really interesting hypnotic effect that you can play with the metronome. So that's our first stage. What's next? What's the second drill?
Now we play about with it, James. Now we're going to have a bit of fun. What we're going to be doing with this click is we are going to be taking away beats 1 and 3. We are going to be getting rid of some of our click cues to help us internalize where those extra clicks are. Let me demonstrate. So the first thing that we have to do with this is we have to try and place this internally on beats 2 and 4. Our brains are going to want this to go on 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's not what we want to do. The best way I can explain on how I do this is I count 2 when I hear a click. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I find my beat 1 and I make sure that's the strongest beat. We want these clicks to come in like a snare on drums. So I'm going to go 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, I absolutely love this exercise. This is a device that I call taking the stabilizers off, or I can't remember what the guys in America call it, where you have the safety wheels for a child learning to ride a bike and you get the wobbling around. But that is exactly what is going on with the metronome. And you have this effect of things gently moving, then you lock it in. But the great thing about this is you have to place that beat of one of the bar, which we all instinctively need to know where it is, yourself, rather than relying on a machine. And another little tip I'll give you at this point is that 2 and 4 is a very natural thing. It's where we clap as human beings. The vast majority of the time, you will always see an audience clapping on 2 and 4. Those beats are super, super important. So we've got drill 1, we've got drill 2. I think I may be seeing where this is going. What's next?
Oh, it gets really hard now because we are going to get rid of beats 2 and 4 and we are going to bring back just beat 1.
Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting, but equally cool. Let's give that a go.
So this one requires a bit of prep. We have to find beats 1, 2, 3, 4 before we even start the bass line. So the best thing to do is find that beat 1, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Sink into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. A tip I can give you is to move some part of your body, whether it's your feet, whether it's your head, whether it's anything like that, because you've got a lot of time where you have to internalize this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is.
Love it. That was incredible. And I love the term you use that you have to sink into it. There's always going to be this moment of seasickness where you are trying to find where the time is and it's shifting around and it's like hitting a moving target. And that's totally okay. That is totally part of the process and you'll get faster and faster at it over time. One tip I can also give you as well is you might want to get yourself a really sophisticated metronome app. We're using a metronome here, which is absolutely brilliant, called Tempo, where you can knock in and out beats as well. You can also have flashing lights on it too, so you can get visual cues too, which can be really, really helpful as well. So as we said right at the very beginning of this video is for anybody, regardless of what instruments you play. This is particularly powerful on drums too. It'll work on trumpet, it will work on saxophone, it will work on bagpipes. You can pick any musical phrase and it will work over it regardless of genre. So I've got a really quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying this video, you're getting value from it and it's pushing your musicality forward regardless of what instrument you play, please can you hit the red subscribe button. What this means is you'll be the first to know when a new video goes live. And what this means for us is we can be great musicians like Toby here to help you keep improving your timing, rhythm, and overall musicality. So please hit the red subscribe button, which is somewhere around this video. So Toby, we've done drill number 1, we've done drill number 2, we've done drill number 3. Where's this going next?
It's going harder, to be honest. This is now getting quite advanced because what we are going to do is we are going to take this one click that we're getting per bar and we're going to move it. We're going to move it over to beat 2. And this is the next thing, because we have to internalize beat 1 and we have to make sure we fall our beat 2 onto this click. This is really getting quite advanced. So I do recommend properly mastering steps 1, 2, and 3 before doing this one, but it's good fun. Still give it a go.
One tip I can give you is find the note of your bass line or the excerpt of music that you're playing that falls directly on beat 2, and make sure you get that to really lock in with the beat. Be really aware what that note is. Anyway, I want to see Toby do this, so let's crack on.
So this is all we have. It's just a click that comes round. So we have to internalize the time around this. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to find where that click is. I'm going to put in my 2 and I'm going to make that cycle. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The note that falls on this beat 2, for me, is this B here. So I have to make sure I get that falling in. Okay, let's try it with our bass groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there it is.
I am so impressed with that. And what I love that you've demonstrated live on video here is the first few times you weren't actually particularly close to it, but then you found that place which worked. You were listening, you were responding and reacting and using your own internal sense of time to pull you back in. And then it gets stronger and stronger the more you practice it. Then, once you found that space, you started taking risks and adding more fills in there, adding bits of space, and then really playing around with the time because you had the confidence where it is. And one other thing that I can't overestimate as well is the amount of physicality that you've got going on there. You are feeling the rhythm in so many different parts of your body. And that's something that all of you guys have to find the most effective way of feeling the rhythm. Some people will feel it in their feet, some people feel it in their chest, their heads, or a combination of everywhere. But that is very much part of this process too.
And an extension exercise to this is to move that click to different beats of the bar. So next up, I would move it to beat 3, I would move it to beat 4, and really get my internal rhythm going.
So let's move on to drill number 5. I'm wondering, where the heck is this going? Go on, fill us in.
Well, now it's really getting quite hard because we are now going to move this click back to beat 1, but every 2 bars.
Wow.
This is a lot of internal rhythm going on.
So how do we set up the metronome to be able to do that?
So what we're going to do is we're going to half the speed of the metronome. So the metronome at the moment is at 120. We're going to halve that to 60, but I'm still feeling the pulse at 120. And quite honestly, let's just see if I can land in on that beat 1 every 2 bars. Let's give it a go. Okay, so here is the click. There's quite a big gap in between clicks. So again, I have to internalize my rhythm as much as I can before I even think about playing this. So I'll find that beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey! Ah, man, that has to be up there in the most impressive things that we've had on the eBassGuitar YouTube channel. That's testament to your own sense of time that you've worked on, but also your willingness to throw caution to the wind and show people how the process works live. I've done this many, many times over the years and messed around with rhythm in this way. It is a great way to improve your sense of rhythm. So we've come to the end of this lesson. If you're impressed with Toby as much as I am here, I've got some great news for you. So Toby is one of our eBassGuitar coaches and coaches our live masterclasses and Q&A sessions over at the Bass Lab Plus at eBassGuitar.com. So you can work and study directly with Toby and ask him questions yourself and find out more about how to improve your timing, rhythm, and any other aspect of your bass playing. So the even better news is that you can join the Bass Lab Plus free for 14 days. And I want to gift that to you today and put a link in the description below where you can take it for a test drive completely free and see if it's for you. So that's it for today. The link is in the description below. That just leaves me to say thank you, Toby, for putting the proverbial on the line there. I was really, really impressed.
Thank you very much, James. I had a lot of fun. That was a really good one.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Toby. We'll catch you next week, guys.